Okay, well, here, Eddie, so before my mom calls in to unpack this drama, I'm going to run to the bathroom real fast.
Okey-doke.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm
You don't need
good.
anything? Do you need a drink or
Perfect.
snacks?
Yeah,
Okay, I'll be
love it.
right back, and then we'll hop into the next segment. Thanks.
Let's do this. Yeah. I'm excited. The foot soldiers, and who else? Let's see. The pavement. She's like, you know, and people that you just don't know how they got 500,000 followers, or like 1 million followers, and continuing. But well, you know, in the same time, if not, it's okay. But you know, I really enjoy the little boost so far. You know,
Sure.
Did a duet with him, and he's a vocal coach. And ever since then, I rent of a big house by having like his email list, and he's always texting me, giving me these motivational, like, I hope everything's good today. You do the math, you know, they could make money doing that. But I never really wanted to do that. I grew up doing community. And San Antonio's, we don't have an ocean there, you know, you have to go 4 hours to Corpus Christi. That's why I like LA. I came here when I was, you know, 18, 19, 20, and you know, the pay then was like, you know, hey Greg, I really loved you on your primetime movie channel, and he goes, thanks a lot. Then like, yeah, we would have like the maid that killed Selena in '85 would hand. It was mostly white bread, and they wouldn't hire like, they wouldn't handle like blacks, Hispanics, and Asians. But she was like one of the first trailblazers. I was renting a room downstairs in a pool room, you know, by the pool, and right across the street. Then in '85. But we had Malcolm Jamal Warner, and you know, there were a lot of nerdy roles you could try out for, and I did do Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I got to do that, and that was exciting. And you get to, back then they would fly people. She was like the spokesperson for Ragu back in the late '70s and early '80s. So when Shakey's Pizza hired her, they probably realized she was back then in the '85 times, because Raleigh Studios in Hollywood, it was back then, it was Formosa Studios, you know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and never played basketball or football before. But you know, back then dehydrated just so I wouldn't have to work in that scene where they were blowing up landmines. But I did China Beach for 2 years with every day in oil, you know, and then they would blow you up. And they made it look real, and right next to us was we had to run on top of like roofs. But one of my favorites too, and where I had to be like a SWAT team coming in and out of a truck, with guns, and really all the different accoutrements from the guns. And my very first extra job, I got to actually be a cop and have speaking lines. Volcano, Dante's Peak, Independence Day. I got to read lines for the, because there's a lot of downtime. And going and doing soap operas where you're helping them with their lines. It was '70s. Oh, and I got to work with Jay Leno from the Ed Sullivan, and even between takes, and he never leaves the set, and we're sitting there a little more laid back. And also, I lost weight. I lost 3.5 weeks ago. Now I'm 237 pounds. But also I'm curbing my diabetes because of one drink you drink in the morning. I didn't fast in Yom Kippur because it's you just fast at night. System. I met somebody on TikTok. I saw they're called Unicities. I thought they were, and I don't drink coffee. And I don't. Before I was a 2XL. Just 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. And you can sell the kits, and every kit you sell to somebody for $147 regular basis. I don't have to go every 60 days of the balance, Fire Matrix, and you get 30 days supply. But it also helps your, I'm not gonna have a heart attack. And we would like dance around to like, back then it was like, you know, like, and we're walking. And then she would tell us on the set, my husband's wasting, we're gonna lose it all. Fired his girl, then on-screen girlfriend, some of the old 80s and 90s stars, and get in there, put your head next to that butt, get in there, like, put an arrow, and he puts like, before the movie came out, all the whole, so that was, and I used to watch the Rosie O'Donnell show, and I, of course, when she did the L word, and she got to do a bowling scene, she didn't even have Wizards of Waverly Place.
Ethan, what the heck?
Maybe he can't hear you, but anyway, Jerry and my friend Vinny like when it's like putting the black eyeliner off of Joan Collins. It's just that's her trademark. Unless I drink my drink 10 minutes before, and I haven't had fast food since the time. Yeah, they will pay like $16 an hour for the easy breezy and fast paced, and it seems like I did those off the side just because when you're waiting around for the union, where normally actresses don't do that sometimes, or they don't want you in their eye line. But like with Jane Fonda, she feel, and so you have people on horses or the star on a horse, and you have to like or fun scenes like that, because they always brought in guest stars on The Nanny. And I worked, working on Melrose Place with like Heather Dean Locklear and location scenes, and then also they filmed a lot of the blah 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 scenes inside of MasterChef for tomorrow. So, but I'll pull up some of the ones that I've done recently, and you'll like the ones that I've done. Let's see. Now that we have a minute, hey, Ethan's back.